Hello folks, this recording is for Pre-Algebra Chapter 6, Lesson 7, Percent of Change. Percent of change is the percent a quantity increases or decreases from its original amount. And it can be written as a very simple equation. Percent of change is equal to the amount of change over the original amount. The only thing is you are going to get a decimal when you do this, but then you have to turn the decimal into a percent, which just means that you're going to move the decimal 2 places to the right. Pretty easy, cheesy, lemon squeezy. All right, so let's do some math with this. All right, so we're going to find the percent of increase from 4 to 7.5. So even if it didn't say find the percent of increase, we can know that it is increasing because we're going from 4 to 7.5, which is an increase in value. 4 is smaller than 7.5. So if we're going to 4 to 7.5, we're getting bigger, not smaller, which means we are increasing, not decreasing. So the simple way to remember this is the big number minus the small number over the very first number, because when we're dealing with percent of increase or even decrease, the first number is actually where we're starting, the second number is where we're going, which also allows you to figure out if you're doing increase or decrease without actually having the problem say, because again, on your work that you're going to have to do tomorrow or the next time you do the assignment for this, it will even ask you, based on the information, is it an increase or decrease, and then what is the percentage of increase or decrease, depending on what it is. But no matter what it is, increase or decrease, the formula is still the same. The big number minus the small number divided by the first number. And then obviously you're going to get a decimal. So the big number, which is 4.5 minus 7.5 minus 4, and then divided by 4 because 4 was the first original number. You're going to get a decimal after you do the math. Once you get your decimal, which is 0.875, and remember the top number goes into the calculator first, so it's 3.5 divided by 4, which is going to give you 0.875. Move the decimal 2 places to the right, and you get a percentage, which is 87.5%. Alright, next problem. The big number minus the small number divided by the first number. So it's 114 minus 100 equals, or over 100 equals 14 over 100, which is when you divide 0.14, move the decimal 2 places to the right, and you get 14% increase. All right, last problem here is small to big. And again, even if the problem doesn't tell you if it's an increase or decrease, you should be able to figure it out, because you should know if the numbers are going from small to big, which is an increase, or big to small, which is decrease. And we'll talk about decrease in just a second, but it's the exact same formula above, big minus small over first, and then convert the decimal to a percent. So 8,500 minus 4,000 divided by 4,000 is going to give you 4,500 divided by 400, which equals, because you can simplify it like that, 45 over 40 is equal to 1.125 as a decimal, not as a percent, which then when you move it over 2 places is going to give you 112.5%. So we're definitely increasing quite a bit there by 112.5%. All right, decrease. So again, let's fix that. That's supposed to be the word 2. Very good. I kept it on the number setting without realizing. All right, now for decrease, nothing has changed. It's still the same formula, big minus small over first. The only thing is for decreasing, we're going from a bigger number to a smaller number. All right? So it's going to be 1,500 minus 1,416 divided by the original or first number, and it's always the first number mentioned in the problem right there. So that when you do the subtraction, you're going to get 84 over 1,500. Divide, again, top number goes into the calculator first, and you're going to get 0.056. Move the decimal 2 places to the right, and you're going to get 5.6% decrease. And again, because we're going from big to small, it is a decrease. All right, next up we have 9.6 to 4.8. This is definitely a decrease. It's the big minus the small divided by the first. So 9.6 minus 4.8 over 9.6. Subtract, divide, get a decimal, turn it into a percent, 50% decrease. All right, now make sure you use the word increase or decrease depending on the type of problem it is. Again, big to small, decrease. Small to big, increase. All right, last example. 202 minus 192, because it's big minus small, over the first. Divide by 202. you're going to get 0.0495. The only thing is this is repeating. So when you move the place over twice, you still need the next two digits afterwards, okay? So it's going to be 4.9504 with the 9504 repeating percent decrease because you're going from a big to a small. All right, I'm done, guys. Bye.